In quiet homes across the world, cats have lived beside humans for thousands of years, not just as animals, but as silent companions. Long ago, people first welcomed cats for protection, keeping homes safe from pests and unseen dangers. But over time, something deeper began to grow. A cat doesn't just live in a house, it slowly becomes part of a person's life. For many people, especially those who live alone, a cat can bring a sense of calm, reducing stress, easing loneliness, and filling empty spaces with quiet comfort. They don't ask for much, just a little care, a little food, and in return, they give something rare: presence. Sometimes they sit beside you without a sound. Sometimes they simply watch, as if they understand more than they show. And sometimes, when you least expect it, they do something that changes everything. On a quiet morning in a peaceful neighborhood, an elderly woman stepped outside her home, beginning her usual routine. The air was still, the street empty, but something unusual caught her attention. Near the edge of the road, beside a trash bin, sat a small black and white cat, thin, quiet, and unmoving. Its fur was messy, its eyes tired, but there was something about it, something that made her stop. For a moment, they simply looked at each other. No words, no sound, just a silent connection between two lives that had never met before. She hesitated, then slowly reached into her bag, placing a... Shaped by years of routine, the world around her was still. The air carried a light chill, and the streets were mostly empty. She opened the door, stepped out, and paused for a moment, as if taking in the quiet before beginning her day. That was when she noticed it. Near the edge of the road, beside a trash bin, sat a small cat. It was black and white, its fur uneven and slightly dirty. Its body looked thin, its posture low and cautious. But what stood out most were its eyes, tired yet alert, watching everything carefully. For a moment, nothing moved. The woman stood still. The cat remained where it was. There was no sound, no sudden motion, just a quiet moment of awareness between two living beings. She could have walked away.
It would have been easy. The world is full of small moments like this, moments we pass by without a second thought. But something held her there.
Oh no, the gas!
Maybe it was
I
the
have
way
to
the cat
stop
looked
it!
at her.
It's getting worse!
Maybe it was the stillness. Or maybe it was something deeper. Something unspoken. Slowly, she reached into her bag and took out a small amount of food. She stepped closer, careful not to move too quickly, and placed it gently on the ground. Then she stepped back. The cat didn't move right away. It stayed still, watching, uncertain. Trust does not come easily, especially for something that has learned to survive alone. But hunger has its own voice. After a few seconds, the cat shifted slightly. Then, slowly, it moved forward, one careful step at a time. It paused, looked again, then continued. Finally, it reached the food and began to eat. The woman watched quietly. There was no smile, no visible reaction, just a soft stillness, as if she understood that this moment did not need anything more. After a short while, she she turned and continued on her way.